fucking full Devil May Cry. Dear Lord. For some of you who don't know, this game, or game series rather, is slightly old. Like, this shit is like PlayStation 2 type of old. It's that good shit.
May Cry
Being that,
HD collection.
some of you, some as in like fucking little, have voted to actually do this as canon, as like time-wise as possible, which is a bit harder than you would think, because time-wise they're released as Devil May Cry 1, 2, then 3, but I'm more than sure that canonish wise of how the time goes, it'll be DMC 3, 1, then 2. But the problem is that with these games, they're a bit finicky with how they work. But we'll be starting off with the third game that was released, which is Devil May Cry 2. We also have one viewer. Welcome to the stream. Oh boy, oh boy. A blast from the past. I'm also going to include cutscenes, at least a good majority of them.
Sweet dreams.
I'm not going to be doing any type of speed run or anything like that, because I'm not that good. But yeah.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend of Sparta? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know?
What up, bitch?
I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them.
Also, try to tell me like
Though
if
the
the audio
same
gets
blood of their
finicky,
father
like from my
flowed through
talk.
their veins.
If it is,
The
it
two
isn't there.
battled each other fiercely like arch enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting.
I know who it is, don't worry.
But in the end, only one was left standing. Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Yes, sir. Alright, and being that this is fresh off the start, I'm gonna be starting off kind of like flowing out new. There's gonna be no charade of bullshit, no nothing. I ain't changing my controls, I ain't doing any of that shit. Good animation for its time. Hell fucking yeah, it was. Turn off tutorial. I cannot remember exactly what gold or yellow did, so I'm doing this partially blind to a degree. So, being the little bitch that I am, being that it was automatically set to gold, we will do it gold. And funny enough, over on PS2, that little now loading screen, usually you can shoot and like slash it if you press square and
You've
triangle,
heard
but
of
it
it,
doesn't have
haven't
it for PS4.
The legend of Sparta.
Let's skip that.
Sorry, not open for business yet.
So that slaps down that theory. But this whole time I've been talking, and I was trying to work out some audio issues. I probably sound like absolute dog water with how my mic is.
Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
All the pixels.
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
Where's Juan? Jesus. Bit of an inside joke there. I'd also like to know if the audio is a bit finicky because of how the recording is. Okay. I'm gonna let this cutscene slip through, just for the good enjoyment of it.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
An absolute go. Damn right he is, so. The good old rebellion. Now here's the part where all the childhood memories will kick slightly. Because dear fucking lord, man. I used to love Devil May Cry as a fucking kid. Being that... I like how the game that says you're playing is Minecraft. Jesus. And this is the exact opposite of Minecraft, to say the least. I would go with Swordmaster or Royal Guard. Trickster is good if you want like a good mix of offense and defense, I guess, because it allows that good momentum. But I'm just gonna rock Swordmaster for a slight bit. Whatever your preference is, that's your preference. Eat my ass if you have a problem with it. And now I will hopefully remember the controls because I partially forgot. Holy fucking Christ. It's been a short while. I thought it was close enough. That's a shame. Oh man, this takes me back just a little bit. Oh, it is the touchpad, I'll be damned. The real question is, how will I do Chilean stabs effectively? Aw, fucked it up. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go, perfect. Forgot I don't have Stinger, that's a shame. You probably can hear the fucking clicking of like the buttons, but that's because I'm actually trying to focus just a little bit. just to build up that slight little point. But no, I grew up as like a slight DMC kid, just a slight one. Okay, that range though, that's cool. Just get that nice damage in. Green orb. You know how we do with swords, fuck yeah. And then the fan shall drop. Also apologize if you hear any dogs in the background. Yes, sir.
Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party.
Jesus. About 11-ish minutes. I definitely should have done better on that. If I didn't take any damage, that would be a cleanish run, but oh well. Get the save data. That has been saved. On to the next one. Mission number 2. For this one, there is a... I would like to consider it when I was younger-ish, like a mini-boss, but he is still definitely a boss. So, I'm gonna be using probably Swordmaster for this. I would recommend Trickster to maybe Royal Guard, depending on what your playstyle is, but I'll have to mix and match it just a little bit.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet. You're gonna pay for that.
Now for some stylish shit. Still love how they're vibing and not like even like focusing on him. They're just like a bunch of stoners around a park.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
And then the music ensues. Get this. Dog. Oh, wrong button. That's a shame. Did slightly mash circle, so that was my fault to that degree. Ah, wrong person. I have to get used to that lock-on switch. Definitely a little bit finicky. Just to get that upwards. I have to like really remember the buttons, because switching over from like 2 different games is gonna be a slight struggle when you're playing this. Oh, ooh. That could have been very bad for some of you who don't know these types of demons' attack patterns. Ugh. Keep you on the ground. Oh, I know that sound. Come on. There we go. It's best to have like very good situational awareness when dealing with these cunts. Saying that from slight experience. Which is slightly finicky to state myself, considering I haven't played this for a while. For a while, as in for years. already tell I'm just lacking on my own type of element. The Grim Reaper. Sorry if I slightly spoil a few things for any people that are new to the game series itself. Roll. 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 Oh, huh. Ugh. He usually has like 2 different attack patterns, and I'm mentally switching between which one he might do, which is not good. Because usually, I was pressing X, but that's cool. Kind of my fault for not locking on. Kind of strange how he's not doing it now. Oh shit. There it is. There we go. We'll try something here. You know what, in fact, I'm gonna try changing controllers and see how this will work, just as a quick hit. There we go, there we go. Different controller. Only reason why I'm hesitant on using this one is because of stick drift, so that's fun.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
That's where it ends up at least for the second mission. Skip through that. Definitely should have done better on not taking damage, but that's perfectly fine. Boy oh boy, next mission. I will include cutscenes, by the way, just as a little heads up for anybody else that might end up seeing this.
I come. Well, doesn't it excite you? The Timinagru has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern. Did he have it?
Of course, he's taking good care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
And there's the same Grim Reaper. Wait for it. There it is. Fucking hate Arkham. I'm not gonna spoil any other names that might pull up, especially since that one was already said. Not gonna spoil her name either, just in case for anybody that might be new to this, so there's that. Fun fact, that little 3, they usually do that for most missions where you can actually see the number of which mission it will actually be. Let's save it for air hike, but we're just gonna get Stinger. We ain't wasting time on this. Came here to give y'all some action, and that's what you guys will get exactly. These fuckers I've hated since the beginning and dawn of time. And that's mostly why. Fuck it. Let's just do this a simple way. I could either fight all of them, or rush my way through. Because the best part is, you don't have to fight all of them, thankfully. That's the shotgun that you actually can get once you do exactly what I'm going to be doing. You don't have to get all these little orbs, but getting these orbs are a good little bonus to what you could be working towards. So I do recommend getting these. That is, if you're doing it on your free time, if you're not going to speedrun this or anything. This you automatically have to hit to get this. This is what opens up the doorway. Just like that. Beautifully cut. Then, get the shotgun, which is very good for handling certain situations. Alright, the good old stripper room. This room, you can actually use a few things to your advantage, but there's other things you do have to keep an eye out for, since this is where you encounter a new type of enemy. There's also a health orb up there that you can see, so make sure you keep it in mind. Then they'll be spawning right there. One of them are going to be spawning near me. Ah, come on, there it is. Ugh, wrong enemy. Just to build up that little point. Ugh, wrong button. I definitely need to not switch in between games, because that can really fuck you up if you're not being careful with how you play. Ugh. Oh, that should have killed him off of impact. There we go, just like that. That's how you clear out that room a little bit. I should have done better, but sometimes it depends on how you look at it. You can look at it as you clearing it, or as you managing to do it without taking that much damage. That's the castle I have to head to actually continue forth the game, which I will do smoothly. Quote unquote smoothly. Now up here, these are a few more orbs you can get. There's also a small secret room right here, and another room right here, which is that little door that's by there. I will get that in a second. But to get this, you just have to break it. You can use whatever combos you want, do whatever, get wild with it. There you go. And now for this secret room. Ugh, wrong spot, my apologies. There it is. This is the secret room. It has an oddish design. Well, it doesn't make CryOST sound like Batman OS. Oh, honestly, even I'm not fully sure myself. I do see what you mean by it. These statues as well, keep an eye out for these, because this is also here you get a few more health fragments, which are the blue fragments. Being that it's red, you can use the Rebellion. There is blue, purple, and a few other colors you have to keep an eye out for to easily get. But I'm sure that a good majority of peeps will be able to find that. There's blue fragment. Triple. Now here's the first secret room. To get this, you just have to do the Exorcist, which is kill every demon within the time limit, which is a bit more simple than it sounds. So let's get to it. Ugh. Ugh, getting a little bit sloppy. I should not be getting this fucked up already. The red demons you also should keep an eye out for, because these fuckers will try to catch you by surprise, which is a lot more annoying than it sounds. Ugh. I used to do this a lot more better on the PlayStation 2. The fuck is going on with me? Then again, I have been swapping in between games, so this is a bit of my own fault. I've never failed this. Oh, never mind, I didn't fail. Quapis ECKID. I'm not even gonna question what the fuck that's even supposed to mean. Come on, there you go. We're done here. Worst kept secret. Which there is a trophy, I believe, to get all secrets in this game. Or to complete them, rather. And here's the first statue that we can actually change our shit at, which I do recommend doing. That, or at least upgrading your stuff. For this one, I'm probably going to end up getting... not that. We're going to get Trickster, because I am going to have to dodge around a little bit. And I'll be saving up to get Air Hike, because you're going to need that a lot for certain situations. The guns, it's kind of your pick to choose which one you want to upgrade. I personally don't really upgrade my handguns like that, so I'll just keep it the way how it is. And just double checking my stuff. There is like a certain type of way you're going to go to items, which is up on a D-pad. I'll be saving that star, since usually I don't use stars like that. The only thing I really use is just probably the health upgrades, which I might buy. Might is a very low understatement. But nah. Here are your B-Day plans. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do for B-Days. I forgot to save my shit. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for my B-Day. I might just fuck around and visit somebody. I low-key have no clue. Speaking of visiting people, if you're gonna visit people, please stay safe. I don't want you fuckers getting sick. It is a terrible, terrible feeling of getting sick around this time, because you'll have to be sure if it is or isn't corona, which is a bit more harder than you would think, just a little bit. A bit more unnerving, too. Here's the first, or rather second boss of the game.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you'd definitely take first place.
Yeah, that is a whole other thing on its own.
Come on, puppy, let's go. It's showtime.
Being that I changed my controls on a different game, I'm gonna have to like mentally adjust to how this one's gonna play out. So if I do end up doing some shit that I shouldn't be doing, like mucking around, and I do apologize for that. Get ready to roll. Fake ass Cerberus. On God though. Gotta be careful because he might do his that. Gotta usually keep an eye out because he will do that, which does have a shotgun type of spread. Alright, that's down. Let's just go and do his base attack so that way I can get that nice damage spread off. Get rid of all that ice by shooting him, which I do recommend doing. Get ready to dodge. Ugh. It's gonna charge. Time for us to dip back. Now, normally I would rush up forward But because my health is a lot more smaller than it used to be, I have to mentally adjust to how I gotta be careful with certain things. I'm like nowhere near him. I don't know why I'm being that cautious. He does slap with his paws, so keep it in mind. That's the first head gone. The main way to really just play DMC games is to just go hard when you end up going for the combat. Because if you don't, that will happen. You can also shoot cancel some attacks. Using that stinger to get nice and close. Be careful because that paw can reach you pretty fucking far. Just like that. Like you'd think it would not reach you, but it will. Really want to get closer to the bastard, but I can't. A bit more of a risk since I don't exactly remember his movement pattern. Roll, roll. He comes in. Okay, that's not gonna ruin my childhood, but it will ruin the experience of the fun I was having a second ago. Oh shit. Okay, that part you do have to watch out for because it is the most annoying if you dodge the wrong way. Roll, roll. Usually this boss battle would not take this. Whew, got a little bit lucky with that. Roll, roll. I really don't want to end this with me just shooting him though. It's kind of unfun. Oh well. Man's best friend. Next trophy.
I'm not even sure myself.
Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
The Ice Nunchaku, which we will see in 3, 2, 1. A fucking beautiful weapon. Cerberus. Being I don't really care about the time, I could show off a few of the moves. Fake ass name from Little Ninjago. This shit is older than that though, so it's only fair. Oh, but God, you have to love that. I'm not gonna spoil the name of that character, being that some peeps might be new to this whenever they do see it, or if, so I'll just leave that one be.
Are you going to the party? What's the hurry? Didn't you get an invitation?
He's a prick, but a funny prick. To a degree, yeah.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Because keep in mind, this is whenever he's way younger. That's what I was trying to figure if people wanted me to either stream this canon-wise to where how his age went, or number release-wise to how people got it through Sony. as in Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, rather than 3, 1, 2, and etc. Because it's a little bit tricky with how it goes. What the fuck was their problem? Many things. That's all I can really say so far. I know it, but it's many things to summarize it.
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Is that so?
A human. A woman.
I'm afraid I should ask the uninvited one to leave. If that is what you want. Actually, I happen to be acquainted with that woman. A storm is approaching.
Always hated that shit on his face. Beat the woman. Oh, Jesus. Alright, for this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need Trickster, so we're keeping that. I have almost enough for me to get air hikes, so I'll be saving for that. Let's go. Quite the beautiful place, if I say so myself. A nice statue, the flames of hell to the left. Get a few levels. That's perfectly chill with me. Maybe, Jesus. Oh, that's 5,000. I thought it was 2 to 3,000. Fuck me. Yeah, fuck that. Honestly, thought that was a little bit lower than I would have done it, but that's a no from me, dog. That is a hell no. Ugh. I would show off a small way how to farm for XP to a degree, but that's just a no for me, dog. At least for now. Alright. Normally you could skip past this, but I do want to get the slight orbs for this, so... Be careful, because those fuckers will attack you through the wall. Gotta be careful. Monkey. Speaking of monkey, I'm pretty sure many people would agree to just join the fucking, whatchamacallit, the fucking monkey team instead of the Godzilla team. Which I find annoying as shit. Not because of the whole, oh, you're probably a Godzilla fan. Nah, motherfucker, I barely watched a movie in my life. Like, I haven't seen a good bit for a good bit. Like, shit. It's just sadly how it be. And I'm confused how that hit me through there, even though it didn't last time. Makes little to no sense. Give me those orbs, bitch. Make a way up here. That one's dead. You have to really be sure your fingers can move fast, as bad as that sounds. But it is a sad, honest truth. Because if you don't, then you'll fucking die. Or get hit like that. Based on what you know, who you think winning? I've watched little to some Godzilla, so to say the least, motherfucker, for some shit I've seen, I would say, like, maybe Godzilla, because it's a weird mix of shit. There's people that will be like, oh yeah, definitely Godzilla will win, he's a radioactive fucking dinosaur, while, King Kong is King Kong, he's just a giant fucking monkey. People would choose King Kong because, oh hey, it's the meme of the monkey. You already know how we do, big man. Me personally, I just don't give a fuck. Like, it's like politics, but of a movie. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. But anyway, aside from other memes and shit, I personally would just still go for Godzilla, considering his capabilities that I've seen so far. But, King Kong's a simp, yeah. There was a few memes about that, how he died for a fucking woman's sake.
Breakdown.
Shit's a bit more annoying to do that than you think it is, believe me. It's a bit more annoying. Let's get this started. There we go. There we go. Yes sir, yes sir. Oh man, he couldn't even smash. Jesus fuck.
Come on, man. 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 Come on, man.
Wonder how annoying that would get. There's also a secret blue fragment up there, which I'll soon show you if the camera doesn't. Oh, the camera won't. That's a shame. Now these fuckers, you want to be careful because they will spit at you, quite literally, and I don't mean bars. I'm talking about that nasty acidic shit. As you can tell from what that one was trying to do. Ugh. Lock on is slightly fucked. This fucker's got range with it too. That's the only scariest factor of it. You also have to be mindful of that door that's nearby. Ah, I could have just dodged that normally, but I want to take the risk. Okay. That came in a little bit bad. Taking a bit more damage than I would like to as well because of how stupid I can be. There's the door. Small, tall vampire. Oh my god. Speaking of which, I probably should have made a video about that, but there's been so much shit going on about that. There we go. Get that health increase. But there's been plenty of memes about not only about the lady but about the game itself. Mostly the lady, but yeah, like a good gist of that shit, people are just probably fanboying off about that, which I'm not judging. People can do whatever the fuck. Like, I'm not going to hell for it or anything. I could get less of a damn, but overall it is what it is. Steal thy soul. Now here's the part where I'm probably gonna die like the dumb bitch I am. Never mind. Her fucking mommy milker. Jesus. Again with that. Alright, I think this is gonna be a lovely, nice walk up the stair. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whew, glad I jumped. That would've been very bad if I didn't. Just like, oh lord. Let's not disclose our name, shall we? Oh fuck. Okay. Slight fear of mine is that specific enemy. Because that shit has a lot more of a blast radius than you think it would. Like, there are enemies in certain games people are terrified no matter what they try to tell you. Those are one of those enemies I'm fucking terrified. Fuck did you just spit? I didn't spit anything, that was just like a panic type of vocal thing I do, where I just fucking do like a random spit shit or just random sounds vocally. Alright. How much health did I lose? Not much. There's a boss through this doorway. Let's kill that boss. This boss is a slight bitch to fight if you don't know how to kill it. So we're just gonna kill this thing as fast as we can. Get it just a little bit bloodied up. Spit shit, the fuck. Yup. God damn it. The only downside I kinda hate about that is that you kinda can't fucking properly jump on it, which is annoying as shit. And then there's those things, which can kill a man in a fucking nanosecond. It should come out through the same hole, which sounds really bad out of context. But we don't worry about context. Never mind, we worry about context. Okay, there we go. Now we're perfectly fine. Now context doesn't matter. Let's hurry up and get up here. Looks like the alien centipede already, I swear. Ugh. I'm just gonna... Never mind, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna dodge those is what the fuck I'm gonna do. The reason why I usually just seek cover when those purple shit show up is that they will track the fuck out of you, like it is nothing. Speak of the devil. And I should have moved a bit more forward. In my opinion, some of these bosses are more annoying than they are difficult. Alright, let's move away from that hole, because that could fuck me up. Thank God stick drift doesn't really affect this game too heavily. I'm actually kind of thankful of that. It's coming out from this side. Shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Bah, I didn't do the fucking... Oh shit, okay. This is fine. Usually it's best to shoot off all of its little wing things so it doesn't do the electrical, I believe. It was that or a different reasoning of why. I did not just fall from that, really. Did I really just fall from there like the dumbass I am? And the answer may surprise you. Aim for its head. Fucking die! It's so close to dying! Damn it. We were so close. Or were we? The giant centipede is dead. Thank God it wasn't a giant spider, am I right? People's arachnophobias would be going fucking haywire. Just treat this game like it's a fucking God of War. Just dash everywhere. That or a Legend of Zelda game. And it's sad because it really is how it is. Jesus. Alright, now the cutscene should start. Wait for it. I still love that spin kick.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy.
I wonder who that could be.
Wait. Better listen to what I say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see?
What if he broke his ankle?
Will do no good.
Jesus.
No good.
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you'll need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Remember the clown nigga from Spawn? I'm trying to remember where he is. Because there's only like one Spawn I'm thinking about.
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady? Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid? Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
Fucking hated the jester.
I see. Thanks. You still piss me off, though.
Sir, yes, sir. Bada bing, bada bam. An A. An A for AIDS and high cholesterol. One of those is worse than the other. Depends on how you look at it. Mission 5. Only been around an hour. I'm gonna keep the same thing. Gonna get that air hike, because that's very useful. And then... this gives me... Demon Max Pain vibes. There we go. Handguns have been upgraded. Probably should have saved that for a different thing, but suck my ass. Actually, what was the... I should already know a revolver, I think. I believe it was a windmill that I was looking at or thinking about. Haven't used any items, which is very good on my behalf, aside from this one. This one doesn't count. We don't talk about it. Let's commence. I might be streaming this until... I don't know how long.
Destroying the luck for me, devil boy. And welcome to hell. Please accept my gift.
Alright, I'll see you
Don't
later.
be humble. Just take it. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
You see right there, it shows number 5. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go.
Come and get me.
Just let that go through. Oh, I got lucky. It actually fell all the way through. Thought for sure it hit that balcony. I gotta be really fucking careful, because these cunts will try to be a little bit sly with their bullshit. And these bastards are a bit more harder than you would think it is. There we go. Figured I might as well just jump cancel that. There you go. And then we work our way through it. Oh, I wonder who this is.
Welcome to hell.
Get these shots popping off. Now, normally these orbs wouldn't be able to touch me, at least a good gist of them. But you gotta be careful with how you do it, because that could happen. So it's best to always keep an eye on their pattern of how they're moving. If not, you'll fuck yourself over. That I can touch, the green one, if I want to get health, which is a bit harder to get than you would think it is, especially with all these fucking orbs around. that damage flowing. Then we get the fuck away from him, because these shits will move pretty fast. Not gonna end this with this fucking gun. Definitely not.
Oops.
Always hated that bastard. Enjoy the energy of him being a hype man, but fucking hate him. Now the voices of the demons have been quenched, thank God. Now, if I have this mentally right, I should have the correct key item once I put that one in to the board, which you will soon see. I'm not really doing this in the most speediest fashion I probably could because I'm a fucking idiot, and I've been swapping in between games, so I'd need a second here and there. Now that that has been fixed, a doorway will be opened right there, which is where I get that little spear. And I can use that little pad down there to go up and down certain segments of this easier. Right underneath you can see that there is the little thing over down by there. So what we would do is double jump back over here. And there you go. Already right in front of it. You take that, make your way over down to here. Go back into there. And you may be thinking, okay, well what are you doing back up here? I thought you already cleared this area out. Well, you see, that's the thing. I did already clear this area out. There's just a specific area I have to make my way towards. We will get to there shortly. Notice how there's already no enemies here. Thank God for that. And back over here, you'll see that there's this little part. Good thing I can destroy those. Stick the good old trident. Punk. Bip. And there you go. Works perfectly fine. Let's be careful with that. I don't want to actually launch off the edge. Soul of Steel. Now, here's the part where I have to start hauling ass. Not as heavily, of course, but I still need to just kick some ass. Okay, forgot that can hit me midair. Let's be a bit careful about that. Just in case, let's kill this fucker first, because I'm really not trying to die because of him. Dash forward. Get off the way of that. Go and get that A level type shit. Okay, that's weird. Was not trying to do that. But it worked. There's that. And then there should be one more. Somewhere. Now we are done. The camera angles are very finicky, to say the least, when it comes to this game. Once again, not here to be the most conservative person time-wise, just here to have a little bit of some fun. That and to just have a little bit of nostalgia, I guess. Make our way back over here. I'm possibly heading the wrong way, but I'm just gonna follow my gut. This might be the wrong door. Yeah, it's the wrong door. Fuck. Only downside of Trickster, accidentally wall running. Yeah, it's another floor down. That's why. It's way down. There we go. And then the doorway should be over to my right. Never mind. It's another floor above. It's that greenish door that I went through a moment ago. And I forgot I need to do it the other way. Gotta be careful. Okay, now I'm more than sure I'm probably fucking up something. There's the door. Now I should be able to actually climb it normally. Shit. Okay. Game. Just communicate with me. There you go. Okay. Let's just do it the normal way it's supposed to be done. Since the game says fuck you more than once. Which, believe me, it will do more than once. And if the game doesn't bug, then I should be able to walk across. Fuck yes. And a beautiful finish.
Too easy.
Make our way through a little bit. This is the other secret room, which I'm not able to do now because I'm shitty. So, let's not worry about that. Elevator should be ready to start up, so we have to hightail it on. Now the part where the fun commences. Don't even have to kill him, just have to knock him the fuck down. There we go. Elevator is still clear. We should be up by now. There we go. Okay, so I was thinking of a different thing. I was thinking there was probably a secret by there. Now here's where the other boss is, which I'm gonna get these orbs first. Oh, it's a green orb, isn't that lovely? Okay. Figured there would be something by there, but I was wrong. I'm probably gonna need Trickster for this, especially with how this is gonna play out. Don't really need anything new from there. 5,000, so I can't buy that. Or I'd rather not use these. The gold orb is supposed to be used for if you die, then you can self-res. Which isn't really something I want to use. So being the little bitch I am, I'll just buy this. Because I'm a bitch. I want to do this without dying.
Come on, wimp.
Wrong button. I'm thinking of like the PS3 a little bit. Hell, or the PS fucking 2 at this rate. So this is probably the first part where I'm gonna die. Because I remember when I was younger, I struggled with this boss just a little bit. A little bit might be an understatement. We'll find out.
Look, brother, this been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh? Well, a sigh is when...
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. Your guest wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool. That's right. We can't let you pass.
Agnes and Rudra. Not sure if some of you can tell, but I'm trying to keep the camera angle to where I can see at least both. Fuck, I thought I could keep myself high up enough for that. Doing this with the normal dodging is definitely a bit harder, believe it or not. Oh, I was spamming the fuck out of triangle, but I didn't process. Oh fuck. This could be very bad. Just like that. Now I gotta be very careful because one of them will be tempted to use their that. Okay. Bina could take a breather doing this. Holy shit. And if I remember correctly, I believe if I do kill one of them, the brother does grab the other sword. So it's gonna get slightly nutty. Just slightly. But as long as I play careful, I should be fine. Should be is a slight understatement. Especially if I fuck up like that. Even though I press X to actually dodge. Or if the camera angle is gonna fuck me over. That's another downside. Holy shit. Usually the trick would be to focus on one at a time, but that is slightly harder to do than you think it is, because sometimes you don't have much of a choice. Ooh. Doing okay so far. Shit. Could have been very bad. My gut was telling me to dodge and I was trying to. Fuck. Ugh. Need to take a breather. Okay. Main deal, and the only thing I can really say about how to deal with this boss, if anybody else does have this game and is maybe stuck on it, do not get sandwiched in between them. Even I know this, but I'm still a retard, to be deadass with you. But it is hard to not get sandwiched in between those fuckers. Like, holy shit, man. Holy fuck, the camera. Now I just need to kill this one as fast as I can. Now here's the part where it's troublesome. This is when shit hits the fan a little bit. Because this nigga does not care whatsoever. Whoo! Oh shit. Only problem is that I forgot his movement strings when he attacks like that. Oh shit. Okay. Let's use this. As much as I don't want to, I have to use it. Oh boy, oh boy. I forgot to dodge. Oh fuck. Got that traces. Ah, thought I would manage to get that attack string going. Should have done better, but that's okay. I should have done fucking better.
Yes, wait! We have been waiting for a long time! Yes, a very long time. For someone stronger than us. Someone who can control us. My name is Agni.
Rudra.
My name is Rudra.
Yes, sir.
You shall take us with you. We could be a great help to you.
Okay, but on one condition.
What is it? Name it.
No talking.
Fair enough. As you wish. Impressive.
No talking. Good.
Agni and Rudra. And I can finally fucking dash. Thank God. Believe me, double dashing is one hell of a thing. Just give me the shitty grade. I already know I'm... Oh. You know what? I'll take a B. I'm pretty sure in most school cases, to non-school cases, people would take a B over a fucking C. Any day of the week. And I'm one of those people. I would still rather pass in general, but at the highest I'd take a C. And we hit PS2 graphics again. Fuck. Mission 6. Okay, from here, I have little to like no memory. Like, my memory is fragmented to how this game went, which sounds weird, but if you ask me a specific part of the game, I could probably explain it in detail as if I was just finishing it, but it's weird. It's very weird to how it works for me. But yeah, I'm gonna just probably stick with Trickster for a tad bit. I would go with Swordmaster, but Trickster just seems to be the way of how I'd rather work it. Agni and Rudra are a good combo with Rebellion. If you prefer more of a crowd control type of style, going with Cerberus is definitely a really good pick. Agni and Rudra are pretty solid as well for giving off some very nice damage. Jetstream, which I forgot how that works. Then there's also Whirlwind, which is really nice. Still am confuzzled about how type of styling of that is. Air Hike isn't exactly a necessity, but Whirlwind is still pretty nice. But yeah, I'm gonna get Whirlwind just in case, because I will be using Agni and Rudra quite a bit, especially since it has a higher damage proc than Cerberus. Items, I'm not gonna be touching. I'm tempted to slightly hop out of this, because I do plan on editing a few more things for y'all, but it really depends. It really depends on how far my dumbass gets through this shit. Because I'm not going to be able to blast through this entire game in one day. Fuck that. Also, that's a weapon I can actually get, if you look closely at that. Yeah, that's blocked off, which is why I can make way over here. I might practice something. Ugh. There it is. Just wanted to practice that real quick as a slight flex, I guess. Don't know why I keep going here. It's always instinctive. Passing one trial still shows lacking. Passing 2 trials expands horizons. Passing all trials unlocks one's true potential. In other words, I have to go through each and every single fucking one of these. Warrior's Heart will be put in the tested chamber, light all of the crest, to surpass the evil spirit's rage. Your techniques will be put to the test in the chamber ahead. Overcome the onslaught of obstacles to guarantee your future. In other words, kill. The third one, however, your rules will be put to the test in the chamber ahead. Use your lifetime experience from crawling infant to the man standing tall and finally to the old man leaning with his cane. In other words, kind of like more of a puzzle aspect. This one's more of an onslaught, killing type of aspect, and this one's just more of a kind of like a light all over the type of goals type of aspect. Kind of like more like Kingdom Hearts, if you are okay with that one. Personally, I'd rather get on with the onslaught, so center is going to be what we're going to be heading off with. Not saying all of these are going to be easy-ish, especially doing this shit, because it involves that. Which is quite fucking fun if you ask me. There we go. Massive techniques of the ancient ones offer this goes to access a new path. Funny thing is that these don't stop either. So, being a slick fucker I am, I'm just gonna run past. That one's dealt with. So that means center has been finished off. Now the next one, however, will be the right side. This one, however, I forgot how to do. And I believe if you don't get all of these, then enemies will spawn. There it is. Never mind. They automatically spawn. Now usually if they have that, I can't affect them as heavily. Just getting these activated is the best idea. Once you get these activated, it's best to just kill them as fast as you humanly can. Motherfucker, I shouldn't have gotten that close. You can also use the slight spikes to your advantage. But I forgot how to exactly do so, because I'm an idiot. I'm lazy as fuck, so I'm just gonna do it that way. Then I'll try to get this one as fast as I can. Shit. Go. Sorry for the slight silence, I'm just like mentally focusing right now. Shit. Figured it mean that both of them fucked up, but nope, just this one. Now it's the other one. Fucking stop teleporting. Ugh. That one wasn't too bad. The puzzle one, I slightly forgot how to do. So, I'm just gonna pray. I'm really just gonna pray. That's 2 down. The final one is left to go. Bitchin'. I can't remember how this one works. So, we're gonna go with our guts here. That's 2, 1, then 4. Let's go 4. 2, 1. Okay. Actually, I wonder if there's a hint. Nope. Doesn't say any hint through there. Let's just try to do it through logic, I guess. I'm gonna test a quick theory. Alright, yep, so then that will take me back. I just wanted to test that. So, we will go through 2. Figured you did have to do it in the order. I pressed the wrong and possibly the worst button. I need to be careful because it's a mix of demons. That was number 2. So next will be... oh. Never mind. Apparently that was the wrong one. So. What did I start off with? 4? Or I think it was 3? Start off with 4, I guess. 4. Then 3. Okay, 4, 2, then... let's look at them. I almost pressed like 3 different buttons. I've never had a mental stroke so hard in my fucking life. Jesus. since there's two of them. There we go. Let's keep this ready. So it's 4, then 2. 4, 2. Then we'll try 3. Yes, sir. That is the final one. Sorry, that one just gets like the most range. That's the first one. That's the second one. Which clears that. But the third one, however, lowers it just so I can get the gun Artemis. Which isn't really the worst gun. There we go. Beautifully yoinked. Spoinky boink. Alright, alright, alright.
Well, well. You've grown stronger.
Go to hell.
You point a gun at me, your own kin, your dear papa.
The only family I ever had was my mother. And she's dead!
You break my heart. After all, it was I who gave you your name, my darling daughter.
Mm-hmm. That's that one sped through just a little bit. And now, actually, let me check what time it is. Eastern time, it is 7 p.m. Western time, I guess, is what I'll consider the other thing. Western time, it'll probably be about 5, maybe 4 p.m., depending on how that time zone works. Not exactly sure. I do know that there is a time zone that is at least 3 hours behind, and another that's an hour behind, which is probably the central time zone, so probably 6 for them. But, yeah.
Well, this is my kind of rain. No wonder the sky looks so funny today.
Let me go!
Let you go? But it would be a waste if you ended up with just a pretty stain. Here I am trying to help you, and you show your thanks by shooting me? Whatever. Do as you please.
So he's a demon too.
I'm beginning to think I've got rotten luck with women.
Mission 7. Duel with the Demon Children. Fucking hell. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I would really love to use Royal Guard, but I would have to practice that probably off stream because the frames of how that works is a little bit finicky. So yeah. This is also the farthest I've gotten for like a while before I forgetting anything, so I still remember a bit of fragmented stuff, but not everything. Just wanted to go out and get that. Ba-dunk. Okay. I forgot how this room works. Jump up on that again. I believe when I hit the highest, there should be something that does a little tricky. So, we're gonna go to the very bottom. And then we're gonna get all the orbs down here. Shit. That might have been everything. Never mind, I'll shut my whore mouth. Let's check downstairs. I wonder where this door could lead to. The divine. Oh, yeah! I might know what this fight is about. Okay. I've always hated these fucking statues, ironically enough. Did not mean to do that. Grants amazing power. The city can be used as an energy source. It's not gonna make me not want to kill these fuckers, though. I can guarantee you that. 3 levels, and it's okay XP. Alright. Usually there's like a little thing that goes on here, but guess I was thinking of something else. Now let's make our way back. Shit. Okay. Forgot it's clockwise, not counterclockwise. My apologies. And I believe I started from there. Up. Holy water, which is very useful for killing bosses, but I would not be using it. I used it when I was younger because I was really shit at this game. But now I'm decent. That's what I would consider myself. Not good or bad, simply just decent. Ugh. Oh yeah, that spot. Let's yoink that. Usually when you turn red, it means they're gonna attack. I meant to get a lot more closer. Sometimes attack pretty fast like that. Usually killing these fuckers is a good way to farm XP for certain abilities, that, and for Royal Guard as well. As you can see, one of these orbs are already in, which it will actually end up saying that. And then there's a little item right here. If I can pick it up, that'd be great. And if I remember correctly, there should be a boss through this door, or through a different... remember. Oh, yeah, I know this one. I know exactly what that statue is about. It's about these guys. Which they don't seem annoying until you realize what they could do. Main goal would be try to kill these fuckers. Naros P reskins. About a Naros Prime, if some people aren't aware, it's about Warframe and shit. I have not fucked around Warframe for a while, but I do know for a fact there is some stuff going on with that. There we go. The hell has been trifled with. Lovely. Siren Shriek. The sorrowful shriek of a siren comes in the most ferocious of flames, which we will be using on the red door over back at that little clock tower place that we were at a while ago. Give me a moment. Simply just looking through a few things. Alright, that's in check so far. Forgot exactly where to go from here. Ugh. Have to really button mash this one. Wasn't exactly trying to do that, but that works. And then it just rekindles, which is a bitch. Ugh. There we go. Aw, shit. Now we can use the elevator. Wrong door. There we go. But yeah, Devil May Cry, it's an old series. Older than me, obviously, but man, do I love it. Wrong doorway. There we go. What's this scuffed Dark Souls? It's funny you say that, but nah, this was definitely before Dark Souls, thankfully. I'm pretty sure many people would bitch about it if it wasn't before Dark Souls, thankfully. But yeah. Don't exactly want to buy a blue orb. Might change up my skill. Requires quite a bit of XP. I did not mean to outright equip that. And doing the release is a little bit tricky to do. Even though it may not seem like it, it's definitely tricky to get the hang of it with how it works. You can use it to cancel some attacks too, thankfully. But yeah. Let's make our way back towards here. Cleanse the flames of the demons. Dark Souls 3 runs time. Runs times 8. Okay, hold on. I need a second to reread that because my dumb retardation's like kicking in. Dark Souls 3 run times are almost. Gotta be careful. The only downside to really Using no speedrun tactics. Oh, I gotcha. I gotta go over that super roll. There we go. That's usually known as like a perfect block. Is there anything secret this way? Ah, there is a gold orb. That's used if I die. Which I might, because I'm a dumbass. There we go. I forgot what this was about though, so I'm gonna be staying on my toes. Oh, it's about this. I barely remember where I was supposed to make this swing towards though. Shit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, damn it. It's already going back up. Yep. Forgot I'm using a different style. That's another thing you have to remember about this game. If you switch styles, you have to keep it in mind. Should be broken by now. Fucking Christ. There we go. Crystal Skull. Here's the part where the demons start wanting to claim my soul. The fuck? I thought I perfect blocked that, but that's cool. Okay. Forgot he has a two-part attack. There we go. Now I don't have to worry more about demon spawns. God, I fucking hate these speedster things. Should be it. Or not. I might be a dumbass. Forgot using different skill. I immediately pressed circle when I noticed the attack was coming. Some of these attacks you cannot cancel into a dodge, which is a little bit of a bad situation that you can get yourself into. That's a-okay. You're not going to pan your camera. In a way, you kind of can, but you don't have, like, the best control of your camera. You can usually reset angles of it, but it's not really the best when it comes down to that. Ugh. I even saw the attack coming. Tried to... Now I'm just getting fucking, like, terrible at this. Jesus. Like, I was doing perfectly fine, and then the retardation just started kicking in. I've never played any of the DMC franchise. Honestly, if you like hack and slash games, you'll love the DMC franchise. All the way from DMC 1 to probably 5. There was a remake, or quote-unquote remake, as some people would call it, in quotes, of DMC, where it was literally called DMC Devil May Cry, instead of like what Doom did or different other game companies, where they named their game a certain year. And it was released around like 2016-ish, if I remember correctly. So instead of them naming it DMC 2016 or some shit, they just named it DMC Devil May Cry. So it's like, what the fuck? It was meant to be more of like a Western version of this shit, which it would fail in comparison, which many of the fans did agree with. But yeah, overall, this is the third one that was released, not the first one. The first one was a lot more basic, since that was also around PlayStation 1 type of years. Not PlayStation 1, my apologies. Oh, wrong door. PlayStation 2-ish type of years. For my own safety, I'm gonna switch my style. Because Royal Guard is good. I can tell you that right now. Royal Guard can be very fucking good, believe it or not. But I'd rather go with the Trickster. How can a game become more basic? How can a game get more basic than this? Well, instead of you having like certain combos like that, and you can switch your weapons like on immediately demand and shit, there's a different type of way how the first one went, where it was more of like just a 3 triangle style, and then of you doing like a different type of attack pattern. The way how they did it for the first one was very basic. You couldn't really change the camera, it was more of a fixated type of camera, shit like that. Back to this floor. I gotta remember where the crystal area is at. Another thing people hated about this, the camera. Jesus, fuck me. Gotta go back through this bullshit. Forgot that's a 2-part attack. Fuck you and fuck this game to a degree. Forgot that does damage. Shit. Ah, forgot. Technically counts as his first attack. He usually does a 2-part attack, which is what I'm waiting for. But I guess he's just not doing it, which is very weird. What about nerving as well? Shit sucks, I haven't worked in 2 months. I'm gonna read that in a second. There we go. Now the bitch is dead. Now I can read this. Shit sucks, I haven't worked in 2 months, and we're probably not opening until late March after I turn 18. Damn. Fucking hell. If you mean the same job that you usually work, then that does suck hella ass. Can't remember which door I came through. Fuck. Let's pray it's this one. Yes it is, thank God. Summer was right. Slap that shit in. And there you go. Let's go and get this part over with. Alright. It was shut down. A coworker got COVID. Then it turned out a few had it. Oh fuck that! Oh, my brother was false positive or something. Oh, ugh. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not fucking good. Overall, still, because he didn't spread. Oh, he was around us. Mask off. Got you. It is best to definitely wear a mask when it's necessary. Like, even if you are hanging with your family, if you are visiting more family or something like that, it is still sometimes best to like wear a mask, just in case. Because there will be times where you are going to need that. Like, let's say if you're visiting like a family for Christmas or some shit. Not yet, but he didn't know he had it. Oh, okay, okay. That is the sad part about COVID to a degree, is that some people, and we're 90% sure it was false. Gotcha. But some people don't know whether, if they do, or like most people know if like that they don't have COVID, and they can be sure of it if they don't have any symptoms. But in other cases where that's where the problem kicks in of what are the 100% sure guaranteed factors of what are the symptoms of COVID. He didn't get tested till a week after it closed. Oh, okay. But yeah, it could all depend really on how things roll out like that. Greater damage. Might as well get that because I am going to be using quite a bit of damage. Oh, we aren't buying that. But we are buying that. Probably should have saved my shit, but that's a-okay. Yeah, fucking same save. I regret nothing. There's also the fact that you can usually charge this up, which is pretty nice. Because you can usually attack and shit, and then let it fire, but meh. I'm just having it just in case if I do have to charge it. I'm going the wrong way and I just realized that. Holy shit. There we go. Now this is where one of the great boss battles takes place. Kinda glad I upgraded this because this gives me a lot more range.
You showed up.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
My sincerest apology, brother. I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the bash.
Whatever. At any rate, it's been a whole year since we last met. How about a kiss from your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this? So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion, eh?
You got that right.
Let's pause that. Alright, Dark Souls Logic says this is the final boss because he's at the tallest point of the map. Honestly, so I like how some games actually do that, to where you kind of start off like either undergroundish or like at a base level, and then you kind of go high up into a big ass building, and then that's usually the final boss, but sadly this one doesn't do it. We do be vibing. Meat. True. I did not mean to do that. Fucking hell. Ooh. Ah, I was gonna do a side dodge. Oh well. There we go.
Why do you refuse to gain power? The power of our father, Sparta.
Father? I don't have a father. I just don't like you, that's all.
Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. Might controls everything. And without strength, you cannot protect anything. Let alone yourself. Yes. Now the spell Sparta cast will be broken. I see a devil inside you has awakened as well.
Wait. We should leave. For the moment we have all that we need.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. I've listened to 40 hours of HP Lovecraft and so me doesn't help it. Shit. New dollar. It was a sword. It was unfolded 1,000 times. Yeah. Some shit doesn't fool you whenever you have like a slightly similar type of cliche in certain games. Oh, excuse. Rank B. I'm not even mad about that. This is personally one of my favorite cutscenes. One of them. You look close, you can see the sword is permanently changed as well. Honestly, like for my POV, it looked more like he was aiming for his hand. It kind of hit his arm. Kind of is weird how his chest didn't get hit either. But hey, fuck it. It's old logic. And you already know in most games the logic is thrown out the window, because who the fuck needs it? Space whale. To go to the other ones, was upper arm is bleeding. Yeah, it's... I have no fucking clue. Like, once again, game logic. Like, in cutscenes, he can just take easy hits, but those same hits in game just fucking kill his ass easy as hell. Like, it's weird how the logic works. I'm gonna go back to Shoddy, I guess. Don't really need items. I believe I'm using Trickster, if I remember correctly. What? When did you even get that wound? I have no fucking clue. If you mean the arm one, then that was whenever he was reaching for his amulet. Then whenever he yanked it off and he was trying to reach back for it, he tried to slice his arm, I guess, or some other shit. But luckily his arm isn't off, and he's not like a different character, which would be spoilers, so I'm not going to be mentioning that. I don't really need Trickster for this one, so I'll be risking running Royal Guard for this. Swordmaster would be great for this to a degree, but I don't have that leveled yet. I'm just going through the game in a get whatever I can get type of way, and maybe the next stream I'll end up doing is when I'll have like a higher level of the certain skills and shit, or maybe a different thing. It all really depends on how that works out. There's also a little platform down there. If I remember correctly, stepping in the acid will not be a good thing, because it's fucking acid. Kind of explains it off on its own. That test must be sealed. That's the first one down. And there's a ship over there, which I believe might be a slight reference to the previous DMC, but I could be very wrong. That's the second one down. Not gonna question why the fuck this is in the stomach of a demonic whale, demonic space whale specifically, but we don't worry about that. We do not worry about that. Ugh, missed that jump. Okay, that doesn't work. That's a shame. Can I get any higher? I cannot. Probably could go across now I think about it. That or maybe a different way. Ugh. Maybe not. Yeah, not going. Yeah, not going. Where about that? About the. Yeah, the wheel didn't look this big from the outside. Yeah, that's the. Oh, didn't have me do that. That's the fucking funny thing about it. Pulled some Kingdom Hearts type shit. Which, if you played, I believe, Chain of Memories or Kingdom Hearts 1, you'd know what I'm thinking about. Ugh, fucking acid. I believe there was a little crystal thing. There it is. Nah, bro, it's a TARDIS. Shit. Looks bigger on the inside. Yeah, like shit. About 3 times more than the whale it fucking self. That's the other test down. No, we just need one more. Which I'm gonna carefully. No! My only chance to get that. Oh well, at least one of them. Shoo-ba-da-doo. And I believe this is a secret. Yep, Devil's Tear. Taught to ride the elevator to the top. And you sadly cannot leave a secret mission unless you fail it. So, I'll just let the game automatically do its gig. That's also one of the other secrets right there, but you can't activate a secret in a secret because that's just weird. Let's make it over as fast as we can, and then we have to defend this shit like our life fucking depends on it. Thank God I have the shotgun. Oh shit, I take it back. Okay, maybe this really was a bad idea. Oh boy. This was a possibly terrible idea. I wonder how far this idea would, like, manage to let me go through. I guess I could fuck around and actually get level service though, which is probably the only bright side of this. Usually there is a way to jump off the... There it is. It's a little bit tricky to do it though. Oh well. Let's actually just go and kill these fuckers though. Ugh. Now the main downside. Do not remember how I can leave. Which this might be the way. Yep, there it is. But yeah, I do not have enough double trigger for that. That, or at least the right preparation. And that's acid. That's the last one. Fucking sickening. This is what I was talking about the camera being able to be panned in a type of way, but it's finicky with how that works. Very finicky. That's where I came from. I remember there used to be something that kind of chases you through here. I could be tripping and think about a different DMC, so I could be wrong. I fucking hate this spot because the acid just becomes annoying as shit. Like, it's not even a factor of, oh no, it's acid. It's oh, it's fucking acid again. It's annoying. Royal Guard is neat and all, but I should just keep my ass on Trickster. A good half of the game, if you're gonna stick with the style, more than half of it's probably gonna be Trickster, if anything. Which isn't really a bad thing, but I just like mixing it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not gonna upgrade any of the guns yet. Yeah, I'm not using any of those. Would be best for me to maybe heal, but I keep thinking of PS3 or 2. But I'm gonna be the dumbass I am and just not do it when I should be healing. Because I am sure I will be fine. That's a doorway that I forgot where it leads to, so let's go do that. Ah, this is where. Also, this is what I was talking about being chased by that. Which does instantly kill you, I believe. If that happens. Oh good, you're back. There we go, now I'm safe from that fucking thing. But yeah. That shit's annoying. I believe it goes through here? Oh no, I was wrong, it doesn't. I'm not gonna deal with those cunts because I'm lazy as hell. It's going to break that through. And that fucker sucked all my energy orbs. I did not mean to do that. Ooh, had to be careful. Alright, that spawned. I'll gladly take that. And I should get all of my shit back, I believe. I could be wrong. Or I don't get any of my shit back. That's bullshitty. Oh well. Didn't need the orbs anyway. I have the skill and expertise to find them, just like that. It ain't no biggie. We be fine in this motherfucker. Shit. Doesn't give them much range. There we go. Let's play it like it's a fucking God of War game and just dash around. Oh, I need the Cerberus for that. That's great. And now, this is the part where the game has that trippy ass effect. I look back at the chat I love to watch, and it's just 3 people. Jesus. Oh, this demon is fucking annoying. I did not mean to do that. Let's go through the same spot. Ugh, my fucking eyes. And I believe we cut through a similar spot to where I left off at. I could be very wrong, because I forgot exactly how you were supposed to do this. Gotta think. Just yippee-ki-yay this shit. I'm gonna go back. God, I fucking hate it. I like how my character himself gives off light. I don't have to carry a thing with me, it's just my energy. There we go. I was supposed to put it here. Which I believe this alone was a fight. On the other side of it, you can't get any closer now. There's that. I forgot how exactly you were supposed to fight this. So I'm gonna go with my instinct here, which is really a bad idea for me to do. I would like to point that out. That's why people targeted that one first. Which these do regenerate over time, I believe, so there's a slight annoying factor of it. I can't remember what that means when the floor turns red, so I should probably be wary of that. There we go. Now I need to dodge that. If I could have, that would have been great. There we go. He's not exactly a hard boss to fight, but sure as shit is an annoying one. There we go. Oh, I was in a shotgun him, but I figured dodging would be better. Can't just act like I didn't see you, like you own our, like you're on. Fuck, English is hard. Can't just act like I didn't see you like you're on stream. I mean, true. Fuck, I forgot about those. Not really much you can do against those except for just dodging around them. I didn't mean to do that. Go. There we go. Just so I can get that nice damage resistance. Usually the only thing that land on the left just takes our orbs, so I don't really need it. Unless I care a very high exponential amount, which I do not. Fuck, I forgot it's 2. I forgot how to actually do the type of jump pattern for that. I am getting very sloppy with how I used to do this. And I'm talking like back then. Oh shit. There we go. Should be dead. There we go. So close to killing it. So close. And I forgot, I cannot double jump with that weapon. A little bit tricky to how I gotta do this. I couldn't jump, which is great. Really didn't need that, you know? But it's dead out of the way.
Fear of this tower. Timidly grew. A foundation that brought out fear. Fear.
Fucking sadist.
Yes. Fear.
Reminds me of Metal Gear, just a little bit.
Can't you feel it? The rage and agonies of the people. Those who were confined here, with their desires for evil being unfulfilled. It was all because Sparta slammed the door to the demon world in their faces.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Alright, and then that's that mission complete. Fuck me. Honestly, might play some of these missions back to either grind some XP, probably to get a better grading for it. Because I know some of these I definitely could have done better on, like not taking damage. But it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of some damage. Space Whale. Wait for it. There it is. It's not a space whale, it's from hell. Hell whale then. I just like calling it a space whale. But yeah, hell whale. There's a gesture
So
symbol.
this is the next stage.
Wait!
If you're asking for a date,
Demon will.
forget it. Because I make it a point not to go out with women who shoot me in the head.
Date a demon? I'm not that desperate. Besides, I really don't care for guys who stink like blood.
One could say devil
You're
will.
right.
Jesus.
So, tell me, what's your name?
I don't have a name.
Okay, then what should I call you?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
Whatever, lady. I'll leave this to you. Because I don't want to miss the party.
Who counted on you anyway?
What could say wail? It's just another word for cry. Oh, what can I really get? Devil may wail. Jesus fuck. It's bad because I know exactly what you're going for. You say that. Also, howdy, another viewer. Level 2 for that. I'm gonna check the time because time zones are different for certain people. It is presently gonna be 8. For other people, it's probably 7 or maybe 5 p.m. because of Eastern time. Not Eastern time, Western time. My apologies. You're the viewer, it's me. Well, never mind. Fuck me. I have to read what mission this is. Okay, this I'm gonna have to keep Trickster, which I think we already have on. Let's get the show on the road. Few doors and stuff. Looks like I can control the device for the bridge. I'll need some special power to move this bridge. I'm watching on film with audio on PC. No, it's not gonna walk this shit. I'm gonna pause this for a second because I'm gonna have to do something text-wise really quickly. Which I'm trying to do this as fast as fucking possible. Meanwhile, I actually might as well do some question type shit. How's your day going? Woke up at 4. Jesus fuck. Then again, I can't say shit because I did wake up at like 10ish. Oh, PM. Gotcha. That's still about like 4 hours ago. Jesus fuck. Then again, can't really blame you. Some peeps have probably been slumped out just fucking around. Give me a second. Because I was not planning on probably doing this. So, of course, there's going to be a slight delay to that. You're good. Appreciate it. Alright, sorry for that. My phone may vibrate a few times, but we'll just ignore that shit. If I remember correctly, this is the part where arachnophobiacs would have a fucking nightmare. Because it's these. Best believe I fucking hated fighting these. Forgot they can tank a few hits. Okay, didn't dodge the proper way. That one's dead. My friends are all playing a game. I don't have to decide to watch this. I mean, it is true. It's your pick to do whatever. I don't force peeps. I just simply do it because I enjoy playing this game. There we go. Okay, or not. I forgot there was that slight delay to that. Ugh. Fucking Christ. Another thing I hated was the baby spiders. These fuckers are a lot more annoying than you think they are. I'm trying rather than talking chat with you than annoy the fuck out of you. Annoy the fuck out of them. Aw, that's appreciative. Oh, it's this one. I used to slightly love this puzzle and hate it. I'm not much of a puzzle person. Let's read this. Radiate the image sunken in the depths below to open a new path. Which is very, very simple, my friend. Very, very simple. So it goes on my here, actually. Let's just do this. Just to show that that resets the entire puzzle. Just as a little heads up. So it goes from there. There you go. Which is a little reverse 4 that I actually really like. Shabadoo. Okay, yeah, that's a fuck no for me. That little back room where they actually are. Actually, I have a very dumb idea. Nah, it doesn't work. Oh well. I was hoping it would. Only reason why I still hate those fuckers. Camera angles. There you go. But you can pan the camera just a bit. It just doesn't really have the best speed with it. Oh shit. Ah, that's a shame. There we go. That's howdy, chaos. Barely remember this room. Do remember that it is a slight bitch, though. Using that devil trigger for that nice health regen. Gotta be careful though with the saws. It is slightly simple to get through this room, but if you're not careful, it really can fuck you over. Fuck it. I'm a lazy ass. And here is the room that I remember the most to a degree, because there is a boss from one of these areas. I believe this might be a secret. But I could be wrong. I am going to keep Trickster though, because I need that for the possible boss event. I don't think I'm gonna be touching any of that shit. I feel like something's nudging me just a slight bit. Product version, which honestly I might cop because it is definitely useful. Getting air hike would be a good idea for that, so I could save up for that. Slight dependent idea. We'll never know. Usually you can go behind there to get that little secret that's behind by there, and those two little orbs, which I'll leave be for a second so I can get this one. If the camera angle can cooperate with me. There we go. For that purple thing that's back by here, you can't get that without the next weapon you'll get from the boss. I know. I know. And here's the back room, which is great. It's very great. Very great. Can't remember if I can destroy those or not, so we're not going to do that. Love the fact how you actually can still kind of cancel your shots off. Yeah. There goes those ones. That fucker will do that attack. And we are done here. At least for that part. Can't remember exactly what that item was. Can't really jump across either. Do have to go through the doorway for that. And I believe this does require an item. A relief of a nude female is carved into the door. Looks like something can be placed in the bitch's hand. Give it a moment. Slight text shite. Hope the chat doesn't really mind. Actually, I could do it a simpler way, which I will. Alright. Can't remember exactly to get over to that side still, so that's going to take a little bit of time. Oh man, I've not looked at this shit for years. I remember there was a type of way you can do it, kind of like an off-screen type of thing. Get that to get a slight booster. I remember I do have to go through that doorway for something, but I do want to test that slight theory of... Oh, that does for something. The words restore the mass sacred energy and the power to the ocean will be yours are written. Which in other words, I do have to get a certain thing to clear out that spot for me to actually get what's up there. Which I cannot get now for obvious reasons. And I came over from that way. So we don't talk about that. Did not mean to do that, but that's okay. I'm just gonna hug the wall like the little bitch that I am. Now I can charge the fucker. White orb is magic waste. Don't capitalize with double trigger. It relates lost magic power. Which in other words restores my double trigger ability. Purple usually does it as well. So that's perfectly fine. You also want to be careful around these corners because that can fuck you over if you're not careful. Ugh, please kill me. Now here is a nice little room. If you don't like spiders, then you'll probably not like a certain gist of this game. There's the same symbol of that same carved lady, which means you have to go back and put this there. But this happens first. Which is a lovely little experience, if I say so myself. These fuckers can climb up on the walls and attack you from there, so it's best to be careful how their attack pattern works, because it is a slight bitch. There's also that they will do, which you end up doing a slight analog stick wiggle, just to clear it off. Usually, you can kill the little spider babies that are off to the side. But it's slightly tricky the way how things work. You can also use your devil trigger as like a type of way to negate damage. Hold the button spam is really annoying because believe me, you will be spamming your buttons just a slight bit. You can usually step on these little fuckers too, but wouldn't really recommend it because they will sap out your health just a little bit. So yeah. Now we go back to the magical cave that we once explored. Like a wondrous virgin. There we go. That's the first one out the way. And there's the second one. From this angle, you can maybe risk using Stinger, but it's not really the best idea if you have the upgraded version, since damage is one hell of a bitch. Items. We don't usually use these shits. I had to use it a few times, even though I didn't want to. Whatever happens, happens. I really do not plan on using holy water as much as I can. So yeah. Purple orbs. Those are usually used to increase your devil trigger. Being out of quite a bit, I'm only going to use one. Just to get the extension. I believe you can have a max of at least 5 of those. Kind of some of the health orb is a little bit different. But that's perfectly fine. I'm going to definitely need that. Being that this boss is kind of like a one-person type of boss, I would not recommend using Cerberus since you don't really have to focus on more than one target at a time. It's mostly just her, rather what the boss would be. I'll try not to spoil certain fuck shit. I'm really a person that does not like spoiling stuff for people. There we go. And this is the doorway that leads to hell. A lustful hell. And I have not died yet for any of these bosses, so let's see if we can keep that going, shall we? Hopefully I won't get my own neck snapped by myself.
Welcome, sir. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, it is. You'll be nice to me, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll treat you so nicely. You'll never want to leave.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yep. This is the boss.
Then, come on, sugar.
I do and do not remember how to kill this boss the best way, so to speak. But I do remember, best strat, do not get too close to her without getting rid of her bats first. Because believe me, if you do, you'll do one hell of a mistake that you will not forget. I can reassure you of that. There we go, there's that. Bad idea. Went against my own fucking logic of what not to do. Fuck it. There we go. And then you move away from that because that happens, and you do not want to be fucking with that. But yeah, it is risky as shit getting close to her because she does have an attack to where she can sap out a good gist of your fucking health, which is a nightmare on its own. Let's dodge. Stay away from that. Ah, couldn't dodge in time. Just doing that to get that slight health regen. Move away from that. Just drink your OJ. Jesus. If you're referring to as this shit as my OJ, then fuck that. Well, actually. got me reconsidering and shit. I would maybe do it, but it's still the factor of a nah type of thing. Like, I'm the person where I would use it as like a bare minimum type of thing. Dodge. Camera angles are one hell of a bitch in this game. I can reassure. Oh shit. One thing that is a bitch in this game is working on timing. Get back. Because you have to figure out what you can cancel attack-wise. That isn't like orange juice. Exactly, that's what I was trying to figure out what the fuck you meant by OJ. And I know you don't mean OJ Simpson. That's for damn sure. Oh shit. Usually I'm supposed to be able to jump above that. But I sadly have to use that shit because I'm an idiot. I would use this. I would. But I don't wanna. Will it make my life easier? Definitely. There we go. Now this part is the one where it's slightly difficult. Because some people... Shit. Need to move! There's a slightly bad idea for me to risk attacking like that with her having that much health. That's perfectly fine. I can risk attacking after that. Shit, get back. Here. Fighting bosses in this game does take quite a little bit of time, but as long as you have the patience for it, you can cut through pretty easily. Now this part I usually hated. Because she will mix and match shit. Oh, that was a risky game I just played. Now let's stay back a bit. Jumped a little bit too early, but that's a-okay. We're still in the good. Need to move. I definitely fucked up by moving away from her a little bit too early, but I'm still okay. Just say 4 apples? Hell, damn! You're not even gonna share those? Like, really? You just gonna eat 4 apples like that and not even ask if I want one? Okay, I see you. Rude ass. That's fucked up of you. I hope you realize that. I'm hurt. I'm hurt because of your actions. Oh shit. I need to move. No, I gotta wait just a little bit. Even though this boss is slightly annoying, you will love her fucking attacks just by a bit. Oh shit. Usually doing that attack is slightly risky because it does not do that much damage, but that's perfectly fine. I would go up on stage like that and attack her, but really not the best idea. Oh, I should have dodged. Oh, shit. Quite a lot of shooting. Oh, shit. That was one of the main attacks I hated because she will do that when you least expect it. I don't know if this can even help me break out of that. And I don't want to use my gold orb for this. If this does help break me free, then thank fuck. Yes, it will. Okay. I'm disappointed in myself. Like, I need a moment. You can do this without using that. You can do this without using any of these fucking shits. But, because of that one attack that just saps the shit out of your health, I fucking had to. Jesus. Now this is the one where you fucking run away. And the thing is, it does trick you quite a bit, because you'd think you damaged her just enough, but no, that's not the case. Fucking bitch. Still one of my favorite bosses, but still a bitch.
My, you're sweet.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
All right, I'll help you. Your father was a handsome devil. But you're no slouch yourself.
Wait for it. Bada bing, bada bam, baby. A guitar. Still fucking love the Nivan. Or Niven. Niggers in Paris. That's what we'll just refer to that. No way make our exfil. Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Lady, one of the most badass characters that you will probably love in this game. That's it for that mission. Did it without dying, even though I did it in a slightly dishonorable way, but that's perfectly fine. Got a B, but that's all that you have to see.
Soon we will reach the lair of judgment. Temenikru will finally regain its full function and lead us into the demon world. The world where Sparta's power has been sealed. And the one who will lift the incantation is you, his own son. It must be fate.
And off he may go.
Does that woman really bother you?
What are you talking about?
Why didn't you kill her? Perhaps because she's your daughter? Did some pesky fatherly love get in your way?
That's none of your...
To further your study of the black arts, you sacrificed your loving wife to become a devil as well. Knowing this, I thought you'd be more useful to me. But I was wrong. No wonder your attainment of power is incomplete. right.
What about you? You're an incomplete being as well. Oh. Both demon and human blood mingle in your veins.
Shut up. Now that the final door is open, I have no use for you.
Motherfucker, wait out. Says the human. Thing is though, Virgil isn't a human. Like, that's the funny thing about this game, is that you sit down and go, huh, well shit, that person's a demon, the other person's a demon, is there any more demons we have to worry about? Just for the fucking shits and giggles of it. Oh shit, I have to remember which one was which. That's what it was, Air Raid. Air Raid is not really a shit thing, but meh. Summon back, sweet sweet melodies, passability that's always on. Air Raid is kind of okay. Because, hey, at least you can glide around, I guess. It's kind of a shits and giggles type of thing, in my opinion. But, we don't worry about that. I'm gonna grab this item over here. A stone mask, which, if you remember correctly, back at the other spot, we needed that mask. And just to show off a bit, I'm trying to remember how the attack went. Ah, oh, damn. It's satisfying hearing the guitar, but I can't remember the attack pattern. Oh, god damn it. I'll probably remember it the next time I end up doing some streaming type shit. We'll figure it out. Maybe should have bought an upgrade if I am going to use it, just a little bit like that, but that's perfectly fine. Usually practice does make it a little perfect. Would use Royal Guard as well, but I've already talked a little bit about the ability and stuff. Ah, forgot that's not lock-on based, my apologies. Oh, wait a minute. There. Can't remember if this led to a certain spot. Oh. It led to that. Which I think I found that when I was way younger, before I encountered the boss, but I could be wrong. Because I was just all about the combat. I was mostly just about caring for the fucking guitar, if anything. This way. These magical orbs, because why the fuck not? And being that I cannot remember the way how the certain attack string goes with the guitar, even though I can remember with literally every other weapon in the fucking game, which is sad, I will simply switch it out. Shit. I'm gonna just switch. There we go. It is a good idea to treat most of your weapons fairly, though, because they each do have their nice own advantage. Need this. Back to the good old duo. Bada bang. Damn near 8:30. There's also a skeleton back there. At least a little skull. Forgot I could get that little statue. Secret. Collect every red orb within the time limit. And as you can see, I'm a fucking idiot for not even having the guitar with me, because you need to fly. Therefore, I'll go just grab that. I was gonna grab it for the fuck of it. There we go. There's usually a little doorway you can walk through the field automatically, which is that one right there, I assume. I'm gonna hopefully assume. Yes, thank you. Because I do not have the proper shit with me. But I will keep that in mind, because there is a trophy for that. At least I believe there's a trophy for it. Gotta double check what I got, because I'm at a slight loss. And being that it's 8:30 and I do need to edit some shit, I will. Negotiator. Power the main bridge. I might remember where that is. Probably start off my stream by there or by a different thing. But as of right now, I'll be ending off the stream with probably me just mucking about a little bit. Might think of ahead of like what to plan. I'll mostly be editing throughout the week of videos that I have for Payday, since I did state a while ago that I will be using the footage that I have so far of just Payday instead of the other games. So I do hope that a good gist of y'all folks did enjoy me actually grinding on this shit. Edit, took 5 film classes. Get the fuck out of here. I would have done some shit similar to that, but I don't know. Still satisfying to use this guitar. I don't care what anybody fucking tells me. But yeah, I will be in your stream there, and I hope that you cucks and cuckolds and other cockeyed dumbasses did enjoy me fucking around and enjoying my childhood a bit.